Hey folks, McSquirgle here, and I'm going to do an unboxing of a knife I'm very excited about from the mind of Ben Peterson at Knafs. He came together with one of my favorite knife makers of all time, LT Wright, to make this fixed blade. It's called, excuse me, called the large Lulu. If you'll remember that the Knafs came out with the regular Lulu not too long ago. They collaborated with White River Knives to make that one. That one's also looks fantastic. I haven't tried it yet, but I do plan to get one probably soon. But when I saw this, I could not resist it. I had to grab it because they're just two of my favorite people in the knife community, the knife industry. LT Wright is such a genuine good dude that makes beautiful knives, beautiful, hard-working, very, very respected knives. And Ben Peterson is fantastic. You gotta love Ben, and you gotta love Knafs. So, I'm very excited about this. I've already opened it to look at it. I couldn't wait, but I wanted to share the unboxing with you because I think it's special. Everything about this knife is totally U.S. made. Even the sticker on the packaging is U.S. made. So if you're into stuff like that, like I am, this is a knife that you can really be proud of. I certainly am. So let's go ahead and open her up. There it is, beautiful Kydex sheath. The Kydex sheath is made in-house at Knafs by an employee of Knafs. They're made for each individual knife so that they fit perfectly. Oh, here, let's look at these stickers here. Some goodies come with a knife. There's a lifesaver, a couple stickers, Knaf sticker, what you carrying sticker. Put that right there. There's some literature. I haven't looked at this yet, but if you want to read it, you can go ahead and pause it there. Yeah, so it explains what the knife is named after. It's the Lulu Pass, which I believe is in Montana. Could be wrong about that. It also talks a little bit about the people who make the knife in Ohio. That's LT Wright and his team, his shop in Ohio. Okay, let's look at the knife here. Beautiful sheath. Supposed to have good positive retention because the Kydex sheaths are made for each individual knife. Very good. Okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous knife. This is a camp knife. This is the kind of knife that you would want on your hip at camp. This is it fits the hand beautifully, very contoured shape. This is all hand done. LT Wright does everything by hand. The only thing that they use a laser for or any CNC equipment for is the blade blank itself. After that, everything is done by hand. The grind, the finishing, the shape of the handle is hafted on a wheel, I think. Yeah, and it's made to fit a hand beautifully. Yeah. Let's see here. Looks to be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just over 8 inches. Blade is about 1, 2, 3, 4. I show it at just over 4 inches, but I saw on the site 3.9. That's the thing about a handmade knife is there's going to be some variance there. I think that might have something to do with it. But yeah, you're definitely getting just under 4 inches of cutting edge there. About 3.9 inches of cutting edge. It comes in A2 tool steel. So A2 tool steel it's a very traditional ingot formed steel. Like our grandfathers, if they had a fixed blade knife, it was likely to be an A2. A2's good, tough stuff that takes a very keen edge. It's about 1% carbon. There's some vanadium, some molybdenum, and other trace things. So it's a little bit more complex than something like 1095, which is another popular carbon steel. There's about 5% chromium in it, so it'll resist a little bit of rust, but it is not stainless at all. This is something you really do need to care for if you want to avoid patina. That stuff doesn't bother me, though. One thing I'd like to point out, this thing, it's a full flat grind. The other Lulu that Knafs make is a Scandi grind, which, that's something you would like for woodwork, stuff like that. But this is more of just a camp knife, so he was willing to take this pretty thin, actually. This is impressively thin down at the edge here. It's about as thin behind the edge as my Creeley Mako, the Gary Creeley Mako. Yeah, it's just about as thin behind the edge as the Creeley Mako, and the Creeley Mako's known for being incredibly thin. Here they are next to each other, the Creeley Mako and the Knafs large Lulu. Yeah. I'm actually really impressed by how thin that got behind the edge. They were able to get this behind the edge. This thing is going to be a slicer. The sheath that it comes with, it has a belt loop attachment, so it's not really meant to be like a pocket carry sheath, but I'm going to put an ulti-clip on it and try and put it in my pocket and carry it as a pocket fixed blade, because I'm into stuff like that. As a pocket fixed blade, this thinness is going to be a slicer, man. It'd be really good for food prep at camp. We'll see how good it is for pocket carry, but I'm hopeful that I can get some good pocket carry with an ulti clip. Here is another comparison here. This is my LT Wright Outback, which also gets pretty thin behind the edge, actually. This knife is gorgeous. This is in 3V. I've had this for years now. It's a beautiful knife. It's a little bigger than the large Lulu. Yeah, but they're both camp style knives. This one has the saber flat grind. This is green micarta, I think. There's no liners on this LT Wright Outback, but the Knafs large Lulu comes with these red liners, and that gives some stability to the handle, to have a synthetic material between the micarta and the blade stock. So I really appreciate that, actually. I like that idea. Not that Knafs came up with it, but I'm glad they did this here to give this some real durability, stability to the handle, which is going to be important with the pinned construction, I would imagine, because you can't just, retighten everything like you can on the smaller Lulu, because that one came with screw-down construction on that handle there. Here I can do another comparison. Here is my Becker BK16. The Becker BK16. Yeah, so these are pretty similar knives. This is, full flat grind. It is not as thin behind the edge on the Becker at all. This is more of a hard use, really tough fixed blade that, you can really not feel bad about batoning with. Yeah, this one comes with the, it's a very crisp spine for if you wanted to strike a ferro rod with it and really you can get some sparks out of this one for this could be a fire making knife, campfire knife. And here is my last little comparison I'll throw in there. the Mora Robust. Yeah, full Scandi grained, full Scandi ground knife here. Very cheap. This is in carbon steel. Very affordable. Good, well regarded knife. Anyway, I'll stop right about there. I really love this knife. It's probably my favorite thing that has come out this year. I like that good people in the knife industry are coming together and making good products, and I'm excited about stuff like this. I'm really happy to have it. Well, this is just an unboxing and a sort of overview here. So I plan to do a full review very soon here. I'm going to spend some time with it, film some stuff. I'm inspired by this knife, so I'm gonna try and make a cool video. I'm gonna show some cool things. I'm gonna, maybe do some batoning, maybe make a fire with it. This knife has made me want to go outside, do outdoorsy stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.